Good morning, happy Sunday. It is 9:15. I think what I'm going to do today is just a recipe and then have a nice relaxing day, take the dogs out for a walk and just chill out as my last day before work. So what I'm going to cook today is a recipe from BBC Good Food and the Hairy Bikers, a breakfast recipe. And it is toasted crumpets and warm spiced berries with yoghurt and honey. See you in a bit. So the recipe on the BBC Good Food website serves two. I'm just going to make it to enough for me, but I will link the recipe below. And it's, like I say, by the Hairy Bikers, from Hairy Dieters, How to Love Food and Lose Weight. So, 2 crumpets. I've got the Warburton's ones today. I will tell you all the calories at the end, but it does tell you the calories for their recipe in the link. So 2 crumpets, some fat-free Greek yogurt, or you can use full fat or 5% or 10%, whatever you want. But I'm going to try, they seem to have changed the Asda Exceptional into these little pots. So it's the first time I've tried it since they've changed them. And I've got a fat-free one and a 10%, so I can see the difference. Anyway, then I've got strawberries, blueberries and raspberries, and some cinnamon or mixed spice. Oh, and I knew there'd be something I forgot, excuse me a moment. And some honey. This is M&S pure honey. So I'm just going to decide how much fruit I'm going to use, weigh it all out, and I'll be back in a moment. So, crumpets are in the toaster. I've got a frying pan on my hob. I'm just going to dry fry strawberries, blueberries and raspberries. So me personally, I've got 40 grams blueberries, 40 grams raspberries and 60 grams of strawberries. And my crumpets are in the toaster toasting, because this doesn't take long at all. So then you want to keep it on quite a low heat, and to your fruit, you just want to add your spoonful of cinnamon or mixed spice. The recipe says mixed spice. I probably have some somewhere, but I quite like cinnamon. So then I'm going to take while my berries are still just frying a little bit, I'm going to take my yoghurt. Now, the recipe says 100 grams for 2 people, but I'm actually going to use 100 grams just for me. Obviously, it's completely up to you how much you use, just calculate your own calories. And I'm not going to pretend that I like plain fat-free Greek yogurt, so I'm just going to add a squirt of sugar-free syrup. The honey will sweeten it also. So you just want to stir that. You need to stir it anyway so that the yoghurt gets glossy, like so. I'm going to put the kettle on, put my crumpets down, and then we'll serve up. The The strawberries and raspberries just need like less than 5 minutes. They're softening already. So I'll put the kettle on and then we'll serve up. So there's my 2 crumpets, well toasted. I'm going to spoon over my yoghurt. I like the yoghurt straight on top of the crumpets. Everybody's different. You might want to put the fruit on first and drizzle the yoghurt over, whatever your preference is. And yes, I did just lick the spoon, but that's going straight in the wash. And then your berries, you see how they're just starting to juice up and soften? That is perfect. Of course, the presentation doesn't go quite as well when you're filming. Let's try and rescue that a bit. Look at that. It tastes good however it looks, eh? Then if you're calorie counting like me, you might want to get your scales out for your honey. And I've calorie counted for 20 grams of honey. Yeah, I'm going to bring that back down to 10. That's plenty. Right, I'll show you how it looks properly now. But I am hungry and my coffee's ready. And there you are. Crumpets with yoghurt, spiced berries and honey. Mine is 336 calories. But you can make it less, you can make it more, however you want. But at 9:05, not too bad for a simple, quick recipe on a Sunday. I'm going to sit and enjoy this. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.